So today we're going to be talking about a automatic pump. It's submersible. This is something that you want to replace in your home if you have one every once in a while. You don't want to not have it work whenever you really need it. Now, let's go ahead and take this out of the box and see what we have. This does have what's called an E-Float, so that seems like it might be a new technology, so we'll have to look at that. It's got a really long cord, which is fantastic. That was actually something I was worried about. I was thinking I might have to get like extension cord or something, but I don't think so. Looks like it does come with a nice mesh. That's just for storage. Let's see what else we got in the box here. It looks like we might have some different adapters, maybe? Yes. It looks like for a smaller hose type. It looks like 1 and 2 different types here. So, and it also comes with this one. So, wow. So it's got lots of different options for when you're trying to hook this up to especially something that's already set up, which we do. So hopefully one of these options is what we're looking for. So it has a 0.5 HP motor, nice and small, and these are your different gallons per hour depending on your height. And you can see the chart there. So that's a nice little chart to show you. Depends on how high you're pumping it, you'll get that many gallons per hour. So let's go ahead and throw this down and slide that over here and unbag it. So there it is. It is all plastic. Looks like there's a manual and an auto. We will have it on auto. And again, like I said, this looks like it is what they call an E-Float. So I'm guessing it has something in here that senses moisture, and then once it gets to a certain height of moisture, it automatically turns on. So let's go ahead. It looks like we have a spot down here that comes off. There is your float down inside of here. Let me see, does that come out? Yeah, it shows that goes up, just slides in here. And you might need to clean that out every once in a while is my guess. That's probably why they have that, so it comes off. But seems like it's a super simple setup. This is of course where this goes. It just basically screws in. I don't know that you need to have any plumber's tape or anything. It might be advantageous to put some on. But that is pretty tight. There we go. Straight up and down. So then you have these options. Oh, so that has a flap in it so water doesn't come back down. This one does not. Does this come off? Doesn't seem like it does. So this one has a flap. This one does not. So I guess depending on which one you need, you get a flap or you don't. So give me a second and I'll be right back. Alright, so I had to go out and get a couple of parts to retrofit from my old to my new, which is fine because anytime you do plumbing, nothing ever is completely compatible. So I'm just using a little pipe dope and some threaded tape on these sections here just to make sure that they're nice and tight. I'm just using this bag to scrape off the excess dope. And that is on there. And I had to get a new valve. So flow is going to be this way, so it has to go like that. If I'm correct, this should just be able to connect up, and we're done. So it's definitely a lot easier if you have an system already set up. So I'm just getting that on there. But my valve was not good anyways, so I'm glad that we did this. Nice and tight. And now I should be able to take the cord and unravel this. This should just plop down in here. Here are the controls. There is manual and auto. So I'll have to press that once it's down inside. It's blinking now. I'm going to go ahead and press it once and hold it in. That is manual. If I hold it back in, it goes to auto. That should stop. I'm going to go ahead and have my assistant turn it off again. So flashing is auto and manual is solid. So if you hold it in, it goes to a manual and it'll just automatically pump. So it looks like when you plug it in, you don't have to press any buttons. It just automatically starts. So I'm going to go ahead and unplug it and then hook it up. And then whenever we have it all set up, we just plug it in and it'll start doing its thing. So I'm going to go ahead and hook this back up. She's on there. Now I should be able to put the pipe in. Come on, get in there. Alright, so the pipe is in there. Now I just gotta tighten this up. And now we can go ahead and plug it in. And now there is some water in here, so it should automatically start pumping. Go ahead and plug it in. And there it goes. Wow, suck that thing dry. I have never seen it that empty. Alrighty, and there it goes. I don't know if it's on a timer, but it should stop eventually. Yep, and there you go. She's dry. Now I have to tighten up that, but the pump is working exactly how it's supposed to. What you're seeing now is just the water that's coming down out of the downpipe. And that it is in, it is working. Now I'm just going to tie up the wire so that it's nice and tidy in here, and we're done. So check it out. Seems like it works really good. That really pulled the water out really quickly. Super simple to set up too.